It's 9 o'clock. Do you know where your comics are? Do you know where your industry is, people? Do you?
What's
No,
going
you
on in the
don't.
world today?
Terrible things are going on in the world right now. Absolutely.
Terrible things are going on in the world right now.
Terrible things.
Terrible things.
Horrible things. People just freaked out probably thinking,
But
they got Ethan on.
But we're here. What? Ethan's on. What case is this?
Yeah, they
Holy
got
crap.
Ethan
Is this
on
that
there.
comic, whatever, pro, who knows what?
Get
Yeah.
rid of him. I seen Ethan's picture on your Facebook. I want it off of there. I want him gone.
Do you like that guy? You know he's a bigot, right?
That's
You
how
know
it
he's
goes.
a bigot.
So here we are. Welcome everyone. It's Indie Vote Live. We got a lot to talk about. If you caught our show last night, we're going to talk about comics now.
Maybe we can spend some time talking comics.
Yeah, we got Larry Holder in. He's going to talk about his book,
The Larry Holder.
The Larry Holder.
Yep.
Larry Patrick Higgins, the old Larry, the old LH. We have a new LH now. He's better and improved. He's bearded.
Larry has decided he likes pie.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
The other Larry. Yeah, Larry 2.
Hunker down. Hunker down.
We're gonna talk comics. We're gonna talk about a bunch of cool things, and then we're gonna talk about Larry's book on Indie Vote today. I'm gonna roll the intro, and we will catch you guys on the other side of it.
Hang on.
There's something about an auction too. That's crazy. Let's talk
What?
about it.
Hang on,
here we
Larry.
go. Yes, we are live, and we are back. Hello, everyone out there. Get in here. Get in here now. Hurry up. I'll give you 10 seconds. One.
Come on in.
two.
Sit down. Did you bring some coffee? Well, did you bring your drink of choice? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, bring your drink of choice. Bring your. I understand there's a weed shortage right now, so.
Your meat is being rationed.
Yeah.
That's what Lola told me.
Different choices for you.
Yeah, Lola has different choices of alcohol tonight.
Jones almost my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, we haven't opened her tip jar because Lola feels bad taking money in this time.
Her what jar?
Her tip jar.
Oh, tip jar.
Yeah, normally she has a tip jar in the corner there, the digital tip jar. We kind of feel bad taking money right now from people. That's why I'm doing an auction though. Oh yeah, the auction's
Why
coming,
should we?
baby.
Oh, auction.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have seen the description earlier. I'd have done some digging. I got some stuff I can sell.
Oh, we can always do it twice. There's no stopping us. There's no stopping us.
I think
We're
I can
doing,
draw something in 15 minutes and sell it.
We'll do another one tomorrow on my show.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Um.
Can auction a copy of Escapade off. See how
Yeah.
that goes. I can sign it and put a picture on it. It'd be great.
So hi everybody out there. My name is Varian Grant. I'm the co-owner of Last Call Comics. Been so for the last 8 years now. Founder of Indie Vote Media LLC. Started making comics way back in 2008. My first book I ever published was a black and white interior action comedy called Psycho Sirens. I am a father, a husband, a geek, a creator, publisher, a reluctant taxpayer,
I'm a
artist.
taxpayer.
What am I now? Social distancer and sensitivity reader. Shamefully not in that order. And you are watching Indie Vote Live tonight. I'm joined by, as always, Lola and Mr. Zimmerman.
Hey, everybody.
And go ahead.
What?
Okay.
Who? What?
Yeah.
No.
And then
Dorfies
we'll
is
go
in the house.
Hey, Dorfies.
Hey, everybody.
And then-
I'm Randy Zimmerman. I am a longtime alternative and independent comics publisher, creator. Done a lot of things. My first comic was a black and white book called Tales from the Universe, printed by Arrow Comics back in the it's a long time ago. Anyway, Arrow Comics, Massive Comics, Weeby Comics. I printed under all those banners. I've worked freelance for a lot of people. I do commercial and freelance graphic work. A lot of it's sequential art oriented. In fact, I've won a few awards doing just that. And I am I'm on the Zim Geek channel on YouTube, and now we're also here on Indie Volt, where we're talking comics. We're talking the industry. I've done just about everything in this industry that you can imagine, and then some, including burn quite a few bridges. So it's all good.
And then we have joining us tonight, Larry Holder.
I have a few old
Hello.
Marvel editors that won't speak my name. But that's
No.
a whole other story. Larry's here. Larry's here. Larry
Yeah.
Holder.
I am here. Yeah.
Tell us
Interesting,
about
Larry.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm Larry Holder. I'm a writer, first time writer on a comic that's funding right now on Indiegogo called Of Time and Space: The Lunar Rise. This is our second time funding since we didn't make it the first time, but we're gonna make it this time.
Shh, don't tell anybody that.
Hopefully. Yeah.
No, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. We can feel it.
What was the name of the book again?
Of Time and Space: The Lunar Rise. Right now, it's just called OTAS: The Lunar Rise on the new campaign.
OTAS.
Yeah, OTAS. Yeah.
That's not that. Otas.
Yeah.
Otis. We have Trico out there. Getting close, Trico. Getting close to your title. No, Trico has a movie he did called The Otis Files.
Nice.
That's OTIS.
Yeah. But it's still the same pronunciation. Otis.
Mhm.
Otas. I guess Otas. Otas. Sounds like somebody from somebody with a really thick southern accent named their child Otis. Otas. Otas. Where are you, Otas? Come outside, Otas. Can Otas come out and play? I say that because my mother is extremely southern.
Here
To
is
the point where it's hard to
the
understand her sometimes.
here's the campaign.
Bam.
OTIS.
there it is.
The Lunar
Otas.
Rise. #1 reel.
The Lunar
You got
Rise.
two
Right.
backers. You
Yep.
just started this yesterday.
I do. Yeah.
59 days to go.
A rather easily achieved goal. Fixed goal, $2,765. He's asking. We got a good feeling he's gonna get it. Now.
Anthony Figaro just made a quick note saying that today is his anniversary. So happy anniversary, Anthony. And that he will be catching us on Thursday.
Yeah, Anthony, I got a question. I mean, I know you're not there, but where the hell y'all gonna go? There's a lot of people who want date night tonight, and they ain't. Where y'all gonna go? Where y'all gonna go? I mean, build a pillow fort in the living room?
It's an inside date night. Come on. He's in Louisiana. They're under the same restrictions, I believe, that we are. They're a little worried that everybody that was at Mardi Gras 2 weeks ago are all exposed.
Yeah. Well, people will expose themselves in New Orleans all the time, but not that way.
Not
Yeah.
that way. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Young Onyxia struggles to say. Is that right? Onyxia?
Yeah, that's right.
Young Onyxia struggles to save his world from an ancient terror and his own people.
Sounds like me.
Sounds like a daily struggle. Look at that artwork. Boom.
Now, Larry,
Yes.
good Larry, I should say, because we got bad Larry.
Your
we
God
have
has
good Larry.
come.
Yeah. Tell us about so on
Nocturne.
on of time and space.
Yes.
You are the creator. Now, what duties do you handle? Are you doing you're doing the writing?
I do the writing, yeah. The artist is Rob Cannon. He's from California. It's just a fellow I hired off of another book that I saw. So, I really like his artwork. So,
Yeah, look at that style. It's very individual. It's awesome.
yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
He's really into the hand inking and the hand painting and whatnot, and that's kind of what I wanted for the book. So,
That looks nice. I do like it.
Yeah.
Is it all hand painted?
yeah,
Wow, that
Yeah.
looks
That's a good cover.
that looks good.
super talented. Yeah,
Yeah, look at that. That's
it's a full page spread cover, so it goes front to back.
That's a wraparound cover.
Yeah, wraparound. Yeah.
Yep.
you got two different cover choices. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I've got a couple different cover choices. So this one, the second variant, were two pieces of concept art that I had done when I was first starting the project back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the front cover is by an artist named Dashwalks. She's a French Canadian artist, and the other one is Andre Boulard. He's actually in the same city as the other Larry. So
Okay.
yeah, really good artist though. So
Cool. Yeah.
yeah.
And you have floating cities.
I do have
see in the
floating
background.
cities, yeah. That's a
Yeah.
major part of the story. So.
Is it really?
Yep.
I got a story that even before Avatar came out, I had a story about a planet that blew itself up but kept itself together,
Yeah,
and the wizard that had done it that was trying to reunite the world,
yeah.
and had a lot of floating clumps like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw Avatar and I went, oh,
Yeah. That happened to me a lot of times when I was writing this, because I started
Damn you,
writing this
Cameron. Yeah.
20 years ago, like in the
Yeah.
original version. So, you
Yes.
come across, you watch a movie and you're like, oh, damn.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Well, They say there are no real original ideas. It's just little scraps here and there, and
Yeah.
execution is the key. And speaking of execution, look at this piece of art. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
That's by Miss Sashi. She's a pretty famous Twitter artist. She's done
Sashi,
a lot of done a lot of covers and posters and things for people. So
Incredibly good work. I love that
Yeah.
patch that over the eye. That's awesome.
yeah,
That's a great look. And of course, coffee cup. That's just
coffee cups are good. Yeah,
just what we need for that morning buzz.
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Program here on Thursday. Yeah.
An art journal.
Time
Yeah.
and Space, the art journal.
the
So is
original.
is that included in the book or is that a separate book?
It's a separate tier, but
Okay.
you can get it with
Cool.
the book. Yeah. Originally, I had something called like a making of book, and I replaced it with this. So it's a little
Cool.
bit more in depth with the artwork. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like art journals. I was really upset as a campaign I want to back. I'm not gonna say the name of the campaign because people getting their feelings. But they're offering a art book, but the art book is only gonna be a digital PDF.
oh no, that's
And
not
I'm
good.
like, no,
Yeah.
I want the...
Where's the fun there?
Yeah, you did. You see the sad look. Oh, you guys can see, but there's like a sad look on Randy's face. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I like that design of that character. Hey, Trico.
Anexia. Trico. I heard a ping.
Oh, that was my phone message.
Oh.
Somebody message. Oh, the Trico just showed up in the chat. That looks pretty cool. The
The
Grand Citadel.
Excalibur.
Yeah. So one of our stretch shows is color because the book's in black and white right now. So I'm
Cool.
trying to. Yeah, I want to. If we make double the amount, I'm going to put color into it. So
Yeah, look at that. That's a
Yeah.
great difference. Night and day.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
quite a bit different. Yeah.
Both of them are awesome, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Your artist knows their stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Your god has come. I am the end, the nocturne.
So I asked you yesterday. I'm going to ask you again so you can tell our viewers. When do you think you got 60 days before this campaign closes?
Yeah.
It closes. When do you think you can get this book out?
I've got it scheduled for September. We can
Okay.
get it out by at least then. Well, assuming everything goes well with printing and whatnot. But
So if you make double and you go color, is that going to add anything to the time? Or?
no, not really. Rob's a pretty proficient artist. He goes quick. Not like in a bad way, but
No, okay. Wait a minute.
no. He'll go like 2 pages a week. So we only have I think about 24 pages left to make in the book. Half of the book's done already. So
gonna say,
yeah.
So your book's 48 pages.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say we know Rob that rumor is he goes quick too. I'll get a nasty message about that in a little bit. I'm gonna get a
All the
nasty
covers are only 21.
message.
Yeah.
$21 USD, US dollars. Art journal's $10. Metal print is $14. The mug is $10. Good price for a mug,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially in color. Variant cover 2 is $10. Variant cover 1 is $10. I'm reading it in reverse too. The standard book. The standard book.
These standard
$10.
books. Yeah.
The digital copy, $6. Digital copy of what? Digital copy of The Adventure. Oh, both books are $6. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the single book's $3.
Single book's $3.
Yeah.
And of course a donation.
Mhm. And there's 2 books together there. Yeah.
2 books. 2 books for $17. How can you go
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah.
How big is the art journal? About how many pages?
That's
do you
yet to be determined. I'm
are you
still
looking
working
at?
on it. So
think? Give us your best guess.
the making of was like 56 pages, so it'll
There you go.
probably be around that. Yeah.
So it's a big book.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a thick book. Yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
Larry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Larry. Hold on. Rob, get out the chat. Get out the chat. I'm just kidding. Get out the chat.
Rob's in our chat. What's he doing there? Larry's Services there, advocating channel. Go into the bedroom with ropes. What? What?
Yeah. But then you put, I last all night because I tie up and watch for hours. Out the chat, sir. You're this book now because like you're in is it Fredericton?
Yeah.
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 Canada. Is there obviously you're gonna ship to the States because I know sometimes people don't.
Yeah.
Do you know how much shipping is to the States, or have they told you?
Oh yeah. Like when I did the first campaign, I printed and mailed out what we had done basically to all the backers that backed the first campaign.
Okay.
So I have a pretty good idea what the shipping is now. So
Alright.
the shipping to the States is actually probably the most expensive shipping. So it was a lot cheaper to ship to like Europe and stuff like that. I was pretty surprised.
Well, that's your
Yeah.
empire connections there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this looks pretty good. I mean, you got a couple of cool things going on there. I love the
Yeah.
coffee cup. We're gonna have to get some of those for the chat for the show, Randy.
Yeah.
We do the breakfast bills. We'll drink out of our time and space.
I collect coffee cups anyway.
Yeah. Didn't I
Yeah.
give you? Didn't I give you a Charlie Brown one, Randy, some time back?
You might have.
Okay.
If you gave it to me, I don't remember it being in the cupboard, but if you give it to me in a box, it's down.
Yeah, it's in the
down
box.
here on the yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure he has a last call one, but he definitely has. I know I gave him
No,
a
I
Charlie
don't think
Brown
I
one in
have
the
a
box.
last call.
Yeah,
I still love that piece right there. That's awesome.
yeah, yeah. And Sashi did that. Now Sashi's done some work for pretty much
Yeah.
everybody, hadn't you?
Pretty much. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll definitely track her down for some work. I'll tell you. I really love the colors on that. It's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
So now we're gonna get that. We're gonna get this book out. We're gonna help you get this funded. So
Cool.
we'll keep pushing it. However, you now, and unfortunately, I found out Larry has never seen the show. Randy,
That's okay. We won't hold it
Yeah.
against him. How many people do we have listening to us on Indie Volt Radio?
I'm
as we
pulling that
speak?
up right now.
We're also hooked up to Indie Volt Radio,
Awesome.
and we are listened to from around the world. We had 11,000 people yesterday.
Yeah, right now
And we're not even normally on Mondays, but I think with 11,000 people listening, we might have to consider it.
Yeah, right now we're at 9. So
9,000?
Well, 9,021.
Just 900,
9,021.
9,021. Where's the big country right now?
Big country right now is 1 second. Let me get that information for you.
I bet it's Peru.
No, big country right now is Portugal.
Love 'em
Portugal.
all.
Nice.
Portugal.
Portugal.
United States, Germany, France, United Kingdom. Portugal is really great. Here's the problem.
We
United States is
appreciate
always
each and every one of you.
United States always comes in like on top because they list it, but I'm looking at the numbers. So I kind of do this because I don't really count the United States because they're not listening live. The United States is getting music right now. They're not hearing us live. Germany, France, United Kingdom, Portugal, they're getting us.
They're getting us live.
They're getting us live. So yeah.
So welcome, and know that we appreciate you all. We hope everyone there is healthy.
Yeah. Stay healthy. Keep your hands clean. Wash them as much as you can, as frequently as you can. I know some people
Keep
complain
listening
about
to
having
Indie Volt. There you go.
pruned hands now. So yeah, this book of you are those trading cards? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
Those
one of
look
those
like
stretch
trading
goals.
cards. Yeah, stretch goal trading cards.
Yep.
I've got a ridiculous trading card fetish.
Backer pages, add trading cards at four. That's Canadian.
Yeah,
At
Canadian.
4,030 Canadian. What's that translate to American?
$10.
Well, the campaign goal is 4,000 Canadian, so
Okay.
it's a little over what was it, 23,000 or something, or 2,300? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 5,000 Canadian, you add another trading card. Oh no, a whole 12 collector's
Yeah,
cards
12
featuring key
collector.
art from the book. There we go. These are just samples.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It looks good. It looks good. Now
Yeah.
this is this project has been, you started it, was it 2 days ago? Yes.
Yeah, I put the campaign up 2 days ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is on Indiegogo. It's funny. We're gonna make sure the link is in the chat so that everybody can go check it out. I'm gonna link it right now. I think actually I'm gonna let Randy do it because sometimes
It is. It's under OTAS
Yeah.
dash
But I-
lunar dash rise dash one.
I will
You can
put it
get-
in the I'll put it in the description.
You can get to it from Indiegogo by just tapping by just typing in OTAS.
Yep. And let me see
Well,
here.
We'll get that up there into the chat right now.
And I'm gonna put it in the after the video is over. I'll put it in the description of the video so people can go back and get this man some sales,
There
and
we go.
hopefully it becomes such a success that he has to has to get mad at us and say, guys,
OTAS,
yeah,
the
I've
Lunar
been
Rise.
shipping comics all week. Please stop.
That's exactly the kind of anger we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be thrilled to get angry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry called to cuss us out again. He doesn't
Yeah.
like the fact that he's got a. Yeah, he's asking for help, but I'm not
One of
driving.
my links there is having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection.
Yeah, I see the YouTube and the Facebook.
It says, let me check my Facebook and make sure that we are working. So I know Antonio contacted me earlier through there. So
Antonio. Anthony.
Sorry, not Antonio. Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony, Larry Patrick Higgins, and one other are there. You've had 3 shares, no comments. Hit that like button. If you're listening to us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the Indie Volt channel.
Now, because Larry's never seen the show, he's going to be taken by this next part. But Larry, we get questions from people, and they ask us questions, and sometimes they subject us to
We
abuse.
get questions from all over the world.
They object us to abuse. Sometimes they they tell us what they really feel. And sometimes they, huh?
Or what they want to do.
Or what they want to do to Lola. So we got a mixed bag today. But we're gonna put them up here. I'm uploading them now. Excuse me, I'm running a little bit behind schedule, but I'm gonna upload these questions, and then we want you, as we read them, you are welcome to weigh in on
All right.
those questions.
We appreciate your input.
Yeah, offer any type of input that you like to put in. Matter of fact, I'm in here now because I have to delete what it says. So
All right. Well, while
Go ahead.
Larry's doing that, Larry, what brought you to writing comics?
Well, I was writing it as a novel originally, but I always wanted to do it as a comic. I just didn't really have the artistic skill myself to do it.
Uh-huh.
So my idea was to do it as sort of a novel, and then have illustrations through it. But
Sure.
I was writing it as a novel, and it just wasn't really working out to what I wanted to in the words, I guess.
Mhm.
So I wanted that visual representation to sort of express what was going on in the story.
Yeah.
And I saw other people having some success making comic books, and including the other Larry. And
Mhm.
I thought, hey, I'll jump into it and see if anybody's interested in this story, and hopefully I can go from there. So,
Okay. Now, is this
Yeah.
the first thing you've written, or have you done other stuff that's been
Wow.
printed?
I've never had anything printed, no.
Okay.
So, other than maybe a couple little newspaper webtoons or something like that, just little comic strips or whatever.
You've done web strips and stuff like that in the past, though, right?
Yeah, just for school newspapers and stuff like that.
Sure.
But, yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
That's how you learn. You learn by doing.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Is Varian totally out? He looks frozen.
He's,
No,
he's
he's
going pretty
jerking along.
slow, but
I'm here. I was just making sure that I had to put in all my information to get I upload our questions.
Oh, you are lagging.
Am I?
Oh, yeah.
Just a
Oh,
bit,
I know I'm lagging. I know exactly I'm lagging. Give it a minute. I'll be fine.
Clack-a-lagging.
Yeah, I know why I'm lagging. Because I'm uploading those questions, and it's the internet's like, oh my god, you're so big. Sorry.
No, your equipment's like going, oh my god.
No, this is internet signal stuff here. This is this is rough.
Break.
It's rough. So, am I
It's
better
rough.
now?
How dare you?
Leave Greta alone. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do
No,
anything.
you're still lagging.
No, don't say that. I still wait for the day when she learns real science. It'll be good.
Are you now?
Right now, she's still thinking.
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
That's all she's thinking.
I swear this show is becoming more and more like Dream On
Should be.
as it goes. It's all right.
Especially
So,
all of these other pictures you've loaded up now in the on the behind the scenes.
oh yeah. There's
What is this? We know what you're doing.
yeah. You leave Tom alone too. He's got the corona.
He's got,
He's got
the
that
corona.
Rona.
You took out. Oh, you didn't take out my sign. Remember, kids, it's okay to play with yourself.
And right into the cops come. Then it's,
Well, just don't do it outside in the open. That's all. And remember, our program is rated TVMA DLSV.
where
The MA stands for Ma.
For diversity.
The D stands for diversity.
So all
We're
the
not,
statues
we're not
behind
telling you what the L stands for, but that's okay. We're moving on.
all the statues behind you. There's a I see some Dragon Ball Z, Final Fantasy. It looks like Evangelion. Is that do I see an Eva back there?
There's an Ava up there, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
I told
like
you
it.
they'd be looking at your toys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They'd be looking at your action figures.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I even see Final Fantasy. Is that 9 or is it 10?
I've got some from 9, 7,
Yeah.
and 8 there, yeah.
Yeah. Boo those guys. Boo those sequels. I mean, I got them all, but yeah, nothing beats 7. Ralph says, talking to a book gaming wholesaler, she couldn't believe the comic industry. Sometimes they can't believe the comic industry with the Diamond Stranglehold. I can't.
Oh yeah,
believe
no, you can't talk logic, business sense with anybody, because then you start talking about Diamond, and anybody that knows any other business will look at you like that dog, you know.
Well, yeah, she
That doesn't make sense. Why
yeah,
is that?
she probably was like, you guys are actually dealing with that? You guys are
Yeah.
okay with that?
The stranglehold that Diamond has. Yeah, that's it exactly. You okay with that? No. I've been okay with that since the 80s, but that's the way it works. And then, something like this comes up, and one company can bring the entire industry to a screeching halt. Well, not the entire industry, but the retail industry part of it, at least, the direct market. We're having trouble streaming Facebook. Is it possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll take a look.
Facebook.
I'll pop over to Facebook and take a look.
I'm popping over to my Facebook. I'm still there. I think we're a little behind.
It's just the Indie Vault one.
Just the Indie Vote Facebook, huh?
Yeah, it says I'm live now. So
Yeah, it says I'm live as well.
on my page. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Indie Vault one.
She Lola's saying it's
Well, everybody
only
on
on
Indie Vote,
happen
please.
on
Yeah.
Indie Vote. So
You can
If you-
jump over to YouTube and subscribe to the Indie Volt channel,
I'll
especially if
remove
if you have internet access
Go ahead.
all around the world. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, she's gonna remove it and then add it again. We'll see if that helps. Yeah. From time to time, technical difficulties, but we got them. We get under control. All right. So I'm going to bring up statements basically because we got some statements. These aren't really questions. I mean, guess they are, but they're opinionated
Your
messages.
standard "you guys suck" statement. Huh?
We got one of those soon. Oh, yeah, as
You
always.
don't know what you're talking about. You haven't done nothing in this industry.
Here we go.
No diamond, no industry, period. Sorry about your period. John M. Period.
John M says no
No diamond,
diamond, no industry,
No
period.
industry, period.
Um,
No direct market industry, but there seems to be a lot of people still making money doing that crowdfunding thing.
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, what do you guys think about that? I mean, do you think?
Back up.
All right, thank you, Lola. We're back up on Facebook now on Indie
Ding,
Vote if
ding.
you're there.
Okay.
So, what do you think about that? You guys think that that's a problem? Is Diamond going to? I mean, the direct market is going to be in trouble for a bit, but
A bit.
I mean,
Retailers have always been. My volume seems low. Let me double check my gain here. I should be all right. My microphone's a little ways away from me. Is it better now?
yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Sound fine?
I'll just have to speak up louder. That's all.
Your wife is going to yell down, "Be quiet!"
I'll get my announcer voice working. Hey, everybody.
So
Thanks for listening.
I think that the diamond situation is it's going to be a problem for the direct market. It's going to be a problem for people who are relying on diamond to get their books into the shops for the next couple of weeks anyway. I mean, I know they said indefinitely, but we're probably looking at, indefinitely to me is a scary word because that indefinitely means we don't have a timetable. We don't know when we're coming back.
Yeah. That's not what their full statement said, though. Thank goodness.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Larry? Is Diamond going under, or not even under, but Diamond pausing? Is that
it's probably pretty bad for the shops,
Mm-hmm.
especially like the small ones around me,
Mm-hmm.
because they don't do a lot of sales. So the regular customers are what really kept them on board, getting those books in every week and stuff like that. But you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Are
so I
you
don't
under
know
a
how.
shelter-in-place order up there?
Yeah, we are. We're
Yeah.
essential businesses only open basically right
Yeah.
now. So yeah, I was laid off last week from my
Mm-hmm.
work. So
Okay.
yeah,
And is there a timetable on that? Are you down for 3 weeks or what? No,
it
indefinitely. Also,
it was
pardon me.
two
Jeez.
weeks originally, and now it's indefinitely. So
Sounds like our school system here.
pretty.
Yeah.
It was the same with the school system. Yeah. So yeah.
So, I, no diamond, no industry. Period.
I think that's right. You're just
Yeah.
reading it wrong. The industry doesn't get their period if there's no diamond. Because it's definitely been bleeding the industry for years and years. Ever
Christ.
since they came in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy, you got your happy juice tonight?
What's in that bottle, Randy? What's in that bottle?
RBD.
You've been taking swigs out of.
We are drinking the rum. Anyway.
Yeah.
I kind of figured.
Ralph says save all that money and support them through Facebook, Amazon, or eBay if possible. That is correct. I mean, you don't have to buy the books from your stores, even though we want to help the stores. I've seen some.
We ask that you support those retailers as much as you possibly can, especially right now because they really need any support that we can give them. If they have drive-up service, well, if you're like what we are right now, they're not open at all because they're not considered to be essential. So,
Yeah.
but when they do reopen, please patronize your local retailer as much as you can.
I felt bad because a lot of stores got very proactive in trying to figure out how to, they start offering curbside pickup. They started doing all kinds of cool stuff, and then they get slapped with, nope, you're not essential.
Well,
Close up.
That was coming. Everybody kind of figured that was going to happen eventually.
Um,
Everything
So-
runs on a curve, and hopefully it'll just be a small hump as opposed to a great big bell. So.
yeah. Here we go, Randy. Next one.
Indie comics to the rescue. These are gourmet comics. Get some quality comics for a chance. For a change, people. L. Nolan with good words
Yeah.
for the indies.
I never thought my
Thanks,
comics
Al,
was
for,
gourmet.
for contributing. Gourmet comics.
I never thought of my comics as gourmet. It sounds like a good publishing company, Gourmet Comics.
Yeah,
Mm,
that would be a
delicious.
good name.
Yeah. Gourmet Comics. That is. I mean, the thing is, I think that we do tend to put a little bit more heart, a little bit more work into our books. Most of us, not all of us. Obviously,
Well,
there are.
that's the cool thing with alternative and indie comics is that a lot of times you're getting some very personal statements.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
there are
and
people
the
who
work is a lot more personal than if you're working for a company that has a bunch of cogs.
there are people who want to use this as a cash grab opportunity to get as much money as they possibly can.
Yeah, they are out there.
And
Yep.
unfortunately,
I'm afraid so.
but those people are going to be found out because they're not going to be able to survive this.
No.
They don't want to. There's no money in this. I'm out.
Yep.
I'll see you guys when everything gets better, and we'll call you out. I'll be prepared to.
Or they'll be constantly begging for money, having auctions, and please support our company.
Where do you fall on this, Larry? Do you think that you feel your comics are gourmet?
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely maybe a little bit less commercial, if you want that way. So yeah, I would call it gourmet. Yeah, for sure. 'Cause it's not McDonald's, right? You're going to like a fancy restaurant, basically. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I think that's one of the problems with the industry. I like McDonald's.
Yeah.
I got that problem, but so I like my X-Men. Okay, when I pull up at that drive-through now, and I order a Big Mac and large fry and a drink, I'm expecting a certain taste, a certain experience. When I open that burger, if I bite into it and find out they replaced the meat with something else, I'm gonna be pissed. That's what's going on in the mainstream right now. They replace my meat with something else, and then when I pull back around and say, "Hey, this doesn't taste right," then they tell me I'm a bigot. And then I don't
we
like
are
what's going
talking
on.
about your meat again.
Yeah, my meat, yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right though. You know,
We're
like,
going to discuss our porn career.
my what do you call it? Meat bags.
Meat bags.
Yeah, I mean, but you're right though. the indie comics have always been, in my opinion,
They can
yeah.
be, not all of them are, but they can be a very
Yeah.
personal gourmet experience
Yeah.
by a chef that sweats a lot more. By sweat, I mean they work harder and they do, at the best quality work that they can, as opposed to the mainstream constantly chunking out, like you said, those Big Mac burgers, so many an hour, so many a month, so many a week.
We've asked Larry this. Now you do shows up in Canada.
Yeah.
How is the indie scene up there? Is it? Oh, and by that, what I'm asking is, how are is the customer base? Are they hungry for indie comics, or what's the situation?
I would say, from what I've experienced at conventions, probably not. A lot of the people who go are more there because they watched a movie or something like that and thought it was cool. There's still a pretty small market for comic books up here in general. So, yeah.
You wouldn't think that. You would think that the Canadian, because I mean,
Unless we're talking anime though, because the
Well, yeah.
anime manga guys are crazy. There's a whole convention for that here. So
oh yeah, we got a couple.
yeah.
We got a couple. Randy, would you like to
We
go
do.
to the crazy question? Oh,
Is it time for the crazy
yeah.
question?
Are there some good, reputable, top indie type book reviewer sites out there for folks looking to support us? Yeah.
Yeah, you really have to surf around and read around. There's some books, and again, there'll be some books that you really like, and some books that you'll think are genius, and other books that you'll see are just kind of pooped out.
Ross says, I know Indie Vote is the bomb, yo. But any other you recommend? Rob doesn't do reviews. So I don't think Rob does reviews. I'm pretty sure Rob doesn't. He stopped.
No, I don't think he does, but he advocates for everybody. So
There's geekorama.net, not .com.net. That's Katrina Rotes' site. She does indie reviews. She will do them. I think she was, and now because she's locked in the house, I'm pretty sure she can get around to them a lot quicker. But you have to send her a PDF.
are there regular contributions to that site?
I think that she's so recently she's picked back up in terms of
Cool.
yeah. But I
Doing
know
more
that sometimes
contributions. That's awesome.
yeah. I think that sometimes she does end up lagging behind because she does it for the most part mostly herself. So.
And just about every indie company has got their own site, so that you can get up there and take a look at their catalog of products.
Yeah, and those sites are like right now even we're being kind of sent a bunch of stuff. Hey, check out our book, share our link, please share our link. So yeah, we've been trying to do that as much as possible. And we're gonna be giving away a free comic too pretty soon here tonight as well. For everybody to go look at. Now, Randy, prepare thyself.
Oh boy!
Cover ears of children in the room.
Remember, we're TVMA, DLSV.
Yeah. Here's a one from an anonymous person. They
We're
didn't
not
bother
going to
leaving
talk
their
about fluids again, are we?
No, not fluids. No fluids.
Okay.
Go ahead and read it, Randy.
F you assholes. You guys willingly share your platform with right-wing whack job. What's that? The second N word.
Yeah. the second one.
Extremist. Why are you helping to spread hate and intolerance? Well, we're reading your question. Comics can help mold leaders of tomorrow. And I need a cup. Mold leaders of tomorrow. You people are idiots. Okay? Now stop looking in the mirror. Get yourself an education. Go around and actually get into this market and take a look at what everybody's doing. And of course, somebody pulling down 400,000 in 8 days, said 8 days, is a real idiot.
What?
Somebody
Why?
pulling down 130,000 on a campaign, real idiot.
I want to know what right-wing whack job N-words extremists that's
Second N word. Second N-word.
Second N-word extremists I've shared the platform with.
Because they're anyway.
I just want to know.
F you assholes. Well, we truly appreciate you listening. And yes, we do have people. We don't ask people what their political platform is here. We take a look at their book and the quality of their book. We talk about the industry and how well that they're doing. And man, if you're not here to make money, why are you here? Go back and read your Marvel comics. There's a new Warriors coming out here pretty soon that's probably right up your alley. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So you'll find that at Ollie's here in about a year for $2.99. So keep your eyes open for that, because that's probably your price point level. What?
Damn. Wait.
Should I keep going, or did you want to jump in here?
I have.
We are extremists because we're here to sell incredibly good comics. That's our goal, and obviously, hang on. Oh well, there. I'm sure is part of your look, and of course,
Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
that's what that's all about.
Right-wing whack job.
Right-wing whack jobs. A lot of them that one right-wing whack job has been around for 26, 27 years. Oh,
Rebel
they mean Larry Rebel Comics. Does they mean me?
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, we did that.
Believe me, buddy, we've all paid our dues.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
It's let's go ask the right wing whack job. Let's go see. Let's go ask one of those so-called extremists real quick. Is he there? Is he there?
He's not there.
Not there. Not there.
He's not. He's too busy. You know why? He's either spending money or he's making money. It's one or the other. He's probably upstairs finishing packaging up books. That's what it is.
It's ridiculous. Why is he never on our show? I pay good money to have him here. Good money.
He was just on. He started the show.
Yeah. See, there we go. Indie Vote backs extremely good comics. There we go.
Extremely good comics.
Thank you, Ralph.
Yes.
You understand.
We like variety, buddy. And maybe you should be a little bit more open-minded and a little bit more tolerant yourself.
Yeah.
So comics can definitely help mold leaders of tomorrow, but they're not going to do it by silly squirrel girl running around eating pizza.
Miss Lola.
Miss
They're having
Lola.
trouble streaming to your Facebook.
Well, Facebook is obviously having a rough time tonight, probably because everybody's on it.
Yeah.
So
It's got a notification.
Facebook is kicking us off.
Yeah.
we got these crazy. Well, that's because we keep talking about leaders of tomorrow and the fact that you people are idiots.
Yeah.
Well, us people who are idiots have how many listeners all around the world right now? 9,000.
Yeah. Right now, currently, we are at 10,250.
10,250.
It was 52 and then dropped down to 50. So.
We just lost 2. Probably because we were talking about leaders of tomorrow.
Hail the Larry, says
idiot.
Tank Ferret.
Whack job, second N words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hail the Larrys, Tank Ferret. Good name for a character.
All right. Yeah. We're not the idiots of tomorrow. I'm sorry, I just seen idiots and I'm like idiots of tomorrow.
No, leaders of tomorrow. We're going to mold leaders. Krista, you're still having a problem there.
Let's see if she can. Yeah, I don't know.
They don't want me on.
It says it's live already. I don't get it. We'll get one next. I'll get one next or something. Or you will, Randy. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
Don't get it. It's really weird.
Obviously, we're too busy molding leaders of tomorrow. So.
You said what?
I'm still there. I'm good to go. So.
So yeah, that's it for that question. I mean, thanks for writing in. You didn't leave your name. I wish you would have so we could address you properly.
Well, of
We'll just call
course,
you an
these
asshole.
people have to stay anonymous because they're ignorant. Let's talk. It's really irritating when people won't take the time to actually understand. You've listened to this program before, buddy. You know that, or whoever is out there trying to type in all of this hate stuff. Dude, lighten up. Get yourself an education and understand what all of these books are all about. These guys, these people that you consider to be right wing are actually out there tapping into a money stream that is not Obviously, if you look at the numbers, everybody will tell you the comic numbers are up like 7% from the year before. Comic sales are mostly, they're on the upswing, but it's after like 3 years of really bad downswing. So they're not really going up, it's just a bump. But that little bump up should tell you that these guys that are out here doing crowdfunding campaigns are not tapping into retailer money.
Yeah.
They're tapping into whole different income sources that who would not want to tap into? Who would not want a campaign like some of these guys have done?
It's funny because they're like, you're giving your platform to right-wing nut jobs. But first of all, we don't care about people's politics. We don't care. All we want you to do is buy some comic books. That's it. That's all we've asked.
We
buy
even have Canadians like the Larrys on.
Yeah.
We don't care what their politics are.
Yeah, they literally
We just
cannot
love their
vote.
books and we want to promote them.
They literally cannot vote in our elections. I mean, they could.
They didn't vote for Trump.
Yeah, well, they could vote for Hillary somehow, but anyway,
If they tried hard enough, they probably could.
Yeah, but no, I'm joking. But they can't vote in our election, so we don't. We make this. We're here to push comic books. That's it. That's it. All we want you to do is pick up these people's books.
Tank Ferret says crowdfunding is basically grassroots investing. That's very true.
Yeah.
You're looking at this product, you're like going, hey, I'd buy that for $1 or 10 or 25 or 50 or, even 200.
Yeah. Yeah, 200.
And there you go, And that it's amazing to see these campaigns, especially the new ones that are starting up, reaching their goals so fast and so quickly, even at a time when the world is in totally dire straits. People are desperately looking to be entertained. And whoever wrote this, if you were to really get into what you consider to be right-wing whack jobs, and I'm not saying that they're not out there, because they're out there. There's people that do right-wing whack job comics, just like there's Marvel out there doing left-wing whack job comics right now. It's a matter of you going out there and trying to find the stuff that entertains you. And whatever message that you want to apply to or not apply to. Personally, one of the most fun things I always found about comics, especially growing up, is the fact that you got different viewpoints. You saw a wide variety of people writing stuff. Of course, when I was a young lad, they used to take mind-altering drugs and then sit and write their comics. Sit and write their funny books out, dude. Like, you'd pick up the Freak Brothers or a really good Doctor Strange or Killraven or something like that, where Don McGregor, he was using recreational materials. It didn't matter. The stuff was filled with imagination and fun. And that's what a lot of these products out there are. And if they're not, then the market is going to sift and sort these people out. The good ones are going to survive. The popular ones obviously are going to survive. And the ones that aren't are not going to survive. But right now, especially, the crowdfunding platform is it's still a new form, even though there's a lot of people out there who I just derailed my train of thought. There's so many quality, so many awesome books by people out there that you don't know. That's why we like having these shows where we're bringing people in and we're showing off unique products. So we're not sitting here asking them how their politics run. Yeah. We're not sitting here asking, well, hey, are you good buddies with Ethan or aren't you? We're not going to have you on if you're not a good buddy of Ethan, or whoever. Or, if you're not reading Squirrel Girl, we don't want you here.
Yeah.
We didn't make these books for you.
The only time that I don't want you on the show is if I
don't want to talk America Chavez with you. I really don't. But that's I'm not going to keep you from enjoying that title. Mm-hmm. I just got that note too. Obviously, I was talking too much. Says that I got.
Now she says just leave it. It fixes itself.
Just leave it. Yeah, I'm still running.
Yeah. Lola said just leave it. It'll fix itself.
That's Facebook being Facebook. Then.
Yeah. You guys can't be streaming this content. We heard second N word.
Every time you say the word whack job, you get tossed off of Facebook.
Yeah. Larry, have you had a situation? Because I'm
Tank Ferret says I'm voting for James Mattis.
So I
can write in Mad Dog 2020. There you go.
I have a gentleman that I know. here in the States, and he's actually in Michigan, and he's extremely anti, like, the other, like, he doesn't like Comics Gate at all. He does not like them. He calls them, the second N word. He just calls them all types of names. He does not like them.
Sometimes the first N word.
Yeah, yes, and he doesn't like them, and he refuses to do any work with anybody who associates with him, which is his right. That's totally his right. But what just happened recently is that his artist just come out as
He came
Comics
out.
Gate.
It sound like
Uh-oh.
it sound like they're deciding that they're their sexuality and announcing it.
Well, yeah. His artist
Coming
just
out of the
said,
closet.
his artist just said, "Hey, I'm a Comics Gate. I align with these principles." And
But see, that's the thing that's upsetting about CG is because when you really get into it, when you really look at the people that are CG, they don't want religion in their books. They don't want politics in their books. They just want entertainment. That's all that they're out to do.
well, the thing was, he was so
So,
vocal about being anti, and then when his artist came out and said, "Hey, this is what I am," crickets. He hadn't said anything. It's like, hey, are you going to call your artist the bigot? And you better get rid of him because you said you won't work with anybody. But now your artist on your book that you're crowdfunding
No, I'm sorry. I'd rather stay anonymous.
has come out and said, hey, I'm. And so I think that's I think that's pretty now you Larry, you're on the you haven't chosen a side, which is fine. It's fine.
Well,
No, that's not up to us.
Well,
We
yeah,
don't
no,
need to ask
yeah,
him
yeah,
if
yeah.
he's chosen.
No, yeah, I know. But have you
got a
had any?
kick-ass campaign that we're pushing?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm not asking him. I'm just saying, have you had anybody to come to you and tell you because of you? Because I understand in Canada, it's actually a little bit worse. Like, have you had anybody
yeah,
come to you and say
it
they
can
won't
be,
work with
yeah,
you?
for sure. Yeah.
I know-
Well, I don't know. Like, no one's come and said blatantly they won't work with me, but I was very friendly with the CG people at first until
Mhm.
all the crazy harassing stuff started happening.
Mhm.
Then I kind of backed away from it, and I tend to only like worry about certain people that are being really harassing online, and I don't want to work with those people.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's people in every corner that
Yeah.
that just a personality clash or the fact that they're immature brats.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that everybody along those lines are stupid immature brats.
That's right. Yeah.
Tank Ferret says Nerf herder. Oh wait, that's the third N word. That's right. For folks keeping track at home, Nerf herder, N word number 3. There'll be a test later.
You can't say any of them.
Rob asks a serious question. Why aren't SJWs called out for their hate speech? Well, obviously, we see a little bit of that hate speech right here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
and again, they get in this mindset,
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
and you just can't program them out of it.
They called Randy an asshole. Not me. I refuse to identify as that.
Coming soon, balloon not funnies.
You called Lola an idiot. You had to be talking to her because I refuse to identify as that. They called you an idiot, man. How do you feel about that, Lola? How do you feel about being called an idiot?
That's
Let
what
me
I'm saying.
make her. Is your mic live?
No,
They called you an idiot, Lola. How does that make you feel?
They can think what they want.
Why do we share our platform with right-wing whack job second N-words? Extremists.
Why are they on our platform if they don't like
Do
what
that-
we say or who we support?
That should be a plural there at extremists. There should be multiple extremists.
Extremists.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about your grammar. Yeah,
And that's our way of helping to spread hate and intolerance is by running your question here. Thanks for sending that in to Indie Volt. That means that you're listening, and we appreciate everyone that listens to this program.
yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and
Yeah, especially if you're sitting there with a translator and going, "What did that guy say? What the heck? What's the second N-word? Nerf
what
herder?
what is an asshole?
Asshole.
Yeah,
Ash
yeah.
hat?
Yeah, what is that? I do not understand what that is. All right, so last question is from L. Nolan again.
L. Nolan. Always writing in. We appreciate you, buddy. If the current quality of the product hasn't scared fans away, the viral epidemic will. L. Nolan. Doom, doom. It's all doom. That's just Marvel and DC. You know, hitting their agendas. That's all.
Yeah.
Nolan, there's still plenty of really good comics out there, and there's still good product, not necessarily coming out now, but that has come out from those companies. That's why old DDO, while he was still up at DC, was so stunned that their facsimile editions sold as well as their new comics. I can't understand why that happens. Well, it's because the old stuff had a lot of quality to it, buddy, and you know the new stuff just doesn't match to it. That's why you don't see them going out and reprinting a bunch of stuff anymore.
Yeah.
You know, all those books at Walmart start at like 2003 when they ought to be going. They've got a library that goes back to the 30s. If they wanted to reprint it, they don't want to because they don't want those comparisons.
I don't think that
Not just that, but they might have some stereotypes in it that'll be a little difficult for them to explain.
Ted Lehman says that person views comics as a propaganda tool, not as entertainment. That's a poignant comment there.
The person is always also a little closed-minded because of the hate and intolerance stuff. When you start spewing hate like that against the other side hate, there's a lot of dogma running in there and not a lot of free thinking. You know, that go out there and start looking at that market, whoever sent that letter to us, and start thinking for yourself for once. Get an education. You know, and we've said that before because we're the most educated podcast here on the net, comics podcast here on the net. So go out there and look around for yourself with an open mind instead of the closed-mindedness that you have displayed in sending us your note. But L. Nolan, you're cool. But yet, the viral epidemic. You know, it's going to be real interesting to see how everything settles out afterwards. But I'll tell you this, there'll still be retailers out there. Diamond will still run business because Diamond's had so many problems in the past that they've walked over and worked through. Diamond will be around in some form or another. A lot of these companies will still be around in one form or another, and you'll still have crowdfunding to do. So comics aren't going to die. The direct market's going to take a hit. Mm-hmm. Because that's the fault of the way the market is set up. The fact that they don't take returns, the fact that once the retailer has to order everything 3 months in advance, and I can guarantee you that the orders that they made don't cover the thought that there's going to be an epidemic or a pandemic that's going to shut them down for a month, you know, and then have them eat all of those books that are non-returnable. And then to have the biggest producer of those comics go, hey, well, you know, we'll cut you a discount.
Oh hell no!
Absolutely.
That's what they thought when they told me.
A lot of these retailers are working week to week just to cover that diamond bill, let alone their utilities or their rent, everything else. You know.
Let's
don't forget to smash that like button.
Yeah. I think that was you see here. I'm going to try to put in.
Ralph says creators create. You do not like it? Don't buy it. Don't support it. And talk trash if you must. It's your party. Cry if you want to. See, a lot of these books are struggling. A lot of these, and you'll see propaganda books never last for very long. You know, the left-wing books are dying out. The right-wing books don't sell that well. Well, guess why? Because people just want to be entertained. They don't want to be beaten over the head with a stupid message constantly over and over again. You know, that's why Twilight Zone and Outer Limits and Star Trek last as long as they do. You can still sit there and watch these shows to this very day because they do have a message there, but it's artistically buried in the entertainment, and that it's entertainment first with a message underlying beneath it for the most part. I mean, there were some Star Treks out there that were extra preachy, but for the most part they were there to be entertaining. Tank Ferret says Diamond has a virtual monopoly. Yes, They're going to survive. Yep. The local comic shop specialty stores are up a creek. Yep.
I
Yes,
put
they
the
are,
chat.
Kent. That's the way that works, because all of that responsibility for this product is all shoved onto the back of the retailer.
I put the invite link in the chat. I'm not sure if everyone's getting it though, because there seems to be a problem tonight.
There is a
with,
big problem with Facebook. They keep popping up and telling us we don't have them.
All our videos.
Yeah.
We've been demonetized again because we keep saying the word whack job.
Are you holding your phone, Lola?
What do you mean?
You like you're squished down. Yeah. You see it right there? She looks she's squished down. I don't know.
Oh, her head was tilted.
Yeah.
Proper posture.
Yeah. Proper posture while in there. What's wrong with you?
I'm writing.
Well, stop writing.
She's riding. Let her ride. She's running.
I'm gonna take
Be
her off
careful.
air.
You'll get a shoe in the back of the head.
Yeah, she knows what she's here for.
That's why he wears that cap. Is padding. Every once in a while, she'll throw a shoe or something at him.
Yeah, there we go. Increase those ratings. Anyway, so, I guess, and I put it up there at the bottom of the screen. You see it going across.
Don't forget,
OTS, the Lunar Rise.
our largest audience can't even see what we look like.
No.
I tell them we all have faces for radio except for Lola.
OTS, the Lunar Rise is number one. Is the relaunch now on Indiegogo, and you are funding right now, sir. So we need to make sure you get above that 2,000 mark. Where is it? You brought it up already. Yep. 2,000. So it's 2,700.
Oh, I need to reboot this here.
It's still at 42 right now.
Is
so yeah, we need to make sure this man gets above that.
We're all slacking out there. Jump onto Indiegogo and look at OTAS, the Lunar Rise #1 relaunch.
Well, you know what I've noticed is that people normally go to it outside after the
afterwards.
show. Yeah. Like I wish we had that Ethan thing where we can make people go to it during the show, but we just don't have that. We gotta have people to go to it afterwards. It's really
that's because a lot of people can't stand us when we're live.
they
got to take us in short dosage.
Yeah,
too many people calling or writing in saying we're all whack jobs.
Yeah, we're whack jobs. Stand and deliver, Lola. That's what. And still got to get Ted Lehman in here at some point. And even a couple of different people. We got to get I know that there we go. He was there for a second. Okay, there he is.
There he is.
I just now we have Larry will not be known as Rebel because we can't have two Larrys, and new Larry is a lot more.
I know Rebel ones.
Yeah, I can deal with new Larry. Old Larry is in. Yeah.
Well, in the off airs, he's called Smart Larry, and I'm just
right,
yeah, Smart Larry. Can we call him like unbanned Larry? Like we unbanned Larry. So now with this book again, you're gonna be shipping it out. You hope September. Yep. Half of it's done. So this book has a very good chance to be finished. Hey, we got Tank Ferret. Hello,
Tank Ferret.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me.
This is with this.
Who's
book
this
now,
Tank guy? I never.
I
Tank,
know.
it's not Tank, it's Tank Ferret.
That's right.
No, I'm just kidding. I know who
Show
Tank is.
some respect for the fur.
Me and Tank go back a long way here.
We do.
We do.
I,
Tank, did you hear I'm a second-class N-word or something?
I thought you were N-word number 3, you nerf herder.
N-word number 3. I'm not done triggering crybabies yet. Just let me get going.
All right. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, it's better to look. It's better to probably be the second N-word than the first. I've been called that a few times. Let me tell you.
Got to see what he's working on.
It looks like Pay.
He's got the gloves.
He's drawing Lola crawling under something. Is that what's going on here?
No, this is Scalpel Zero.
You still working on that same friggin' panel, dude?
Yeah. No, I finally got I got dead ass right. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Ass takes time.
I drew that ass like 100 times, man.
Ass takes time.
Yeah,
redefining the word whack job.
That's right.
Now, so that's a page from your comic, right?
No, this is the
Pop that back up there.
cheesecake bookmark. So it's a 3-to-1 or 3-to-1 aspect ratio here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna finish inking this in with a 0.03 millimeter. Get some nice fine line detail. Then I'm gonna scan it, color it, and print it off as bookmarks for the campaign.
That looks cool. That looks cool.
And we're gonna have a sexy bookmark, and we're gonna have a really badass bookmark, something more along the lines of like this picture here.
Ooh.
This one, yeah, this is
Cool.
the
Turn it sideways. Oh no, there it is. I got it. All right.
all right.
I had to see it there for a second.
Yeah. So yeah, this one. There we go. That's a little better.
Yeah, much better. Looks awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So this is the what do you call it? The land. This is the portrait poster / wallpaper, and then this is the landscape portrait / wallpaper.
Which property is this for?
This is for Scalpel Zero. This is for an original property.
Scalpel Zero.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is a book that I'm coming out with later this year.
Cool.
It's been a long time in the making. Yeah, I know. Larry has had some behind the scenes peeking at some of the stuff. It's gonna be fun.
Right.
Let's see. So now, where are you at, Tank?
I'm in the Los Angeles area.
Ah, finally, the
almost coast to coast here.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but finally the coastal balance has been restored here now.
Yeah.
We're getting invaded by Canadians for a second there. All I needed was Simon to come in the chat. Like, oh man.
And working safe. That's the black gloves.
Yeah, he's working safe. He doesn't want to catch
working safe.
Yeah.
That's right. No coronavirus here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we just got shadow banned.
Oh no! There we go again.
They already got kicked off of Facebook tonight. Let's make it like 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I think we've been tossed off at just about every version of Facebook tonight.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
We are on Twitch right now, though, so that's good.
Well, it only takes like 1 or 2 people to report you, right? So if you're talking about like, me and my Chinese overlords, and that got you in trouble when someone brought up their question, well, that just means there was like a crybaby on Facebook that said, "I don't like this talk," and they hit the report button. You'll be back on next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what they don't know is that I can download these episodes and put them back up. So yeah,
nanny boo boo.
Yeah, you and I are both tossed off of our Facebook connections here.
Yeah, we're gonna get nasty letters.
Should we go back and rehook up or what?
No, we can't.
How do we do that?
They won't let you.
No?
Yeah. So.
No, you have to wait it out. Once in a while, I'll get banned from doing some gaming because I play like too much copyrighted music, and I just have to wait a day or two, and then go back on.
We played. We didn't play any copywritten music. We just
No, but you might have said the wrong words. You know what I mean? Because freedom of speech apparently is not a thing anymore.
Well, second N word got us. So.
Probably did.
Yeah.
That nerf herder. We said nerf herder too many times.
Yeah. Rob was saying
that a whack job.
Rob was saying that Facebook is having some tech issues.
That's what it is. Wink, wink.
Yeah. He says we aren't special. We aren't special.
I'm pretty special. I'm special.
You still spelled it wrong, Rob. I am special.
We are special.
My mother had me tested. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I'll be right back.
That's funny. That's funny. You guys now with this with your book, sir, Larry Holder.
Yes.
We will back it here at Indie Vote, of course. I'm just wondering what I do like the original art section too. 207, 0 of 1 acclaim. Now, tell me a little bit about that original art.
Well, that's it's 4 4x5 original art pieces that Rob's going to do. They're not finished yet, but and then I'm going to put them in a really nice leather-bound folio for shipping and whatnot. So, yeah, just if you want to own some original sketch pieces, that's what it's going to be.
Is that watercolor?
He'll do them in ink.
Okay,
we discussed it. So,
okay,
yeah.
Is the book watercolor? Is that?
Well, it's a little bit of everything. He does ink, watercolor. He uses a lot of different mediums when he's doing his art, but yeah, mostly ink. So.
Looks fantastic. I'm looking through it now. I know Yeah, Randy's moving the page. Yeah, that
Just
looks
scrolling
fantastic.
through.
Well, I've happened to seen the ash can in person. I'm also happened to seen the making book, I guess is what you're calling it.
Making of, yeah.
The making of book is when you because he has spent the weekend here for a convention and he brought all his goodies to me, so I got to see everything he's done so far. Anyway,
You had to spend the weekend with Mr.
yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
know,
mm,
it was a lot of him couldn't sleep and a lot of me, playing video games and drinking.
Pretty
yeah,
much. Yeah.
that sounds like a Canadian thing to do.
I wasn't allowed to go to the con, but I had already invited him up, right? So
Yeah.
So he had to go do the con by himself.
yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like we were gonna be like, have tables side by side and the whole shit, right? The two layers, nope, that wasn't fucking happening.
Let's see here. Ted said special. Yeah. He fixed it. Thank you, Ted. And then I know how to the F word. To the
What?
What was that now?
English, Rob. English, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, you guys gotta get all different names too. By the way, we got to come up with nicknames because we got two different Larrys. Larry's artist is named Rob. We got the other Rob in the chat. So I'm afraid that if I say something about Rob, Larry's Rob is gonna come talking about him. Can we play the video, Randy?
We definitely can.
Let's play the video.
Oh,
yeah,
boy. Yeah.
full screen that sucker. Yeah.
I was
It's
going to
gonna
ask if there's any copywritten music, but at this time, it probably doesn't matter.
No, it don't matter now.
Hang on, folks. We're going to play the video from OTAS, the Lunar Rise #1 relaunch.
Better not be porn.
Schemes and scams.
Schemes and scams.
Schemes and scams. Point of Light Productions
Presents.
This universe begins in chaos. Molding the leaders of tomorrow.
Tale of good and the second N word.
Yeah.
Nerf herders.
Nerf herders unite, battles the ultimate evil.
What does my mother-in-law have to do with this?
My God, it's real.
That was my face when Trump got elected.
I think it was Trump's face when he got elected.
What? I won? What?
Batteries not included.
Yeah.
Evil Hillary didn't get it? What?
Back it now on Indiegogo. Back it now.
Back in
Back it down.
That looks good. And you know what? You didn't do a couple of my pet peeves in that video. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, but
What was
normally one of my pet peeves is people usually they do voiceovers and they try to do the movie guy voiceover. They don't hire Scott Rosema to do the voiceover.
In a world.
So everybody tries to talk
Yeah.
in the world
In a
where
No, I wouldn't do
Oh,
that.
God.
where there was no toilet paper.
In the world of schemes and scams.
Yeah, they yeah. I'm he's inky. Tank is ink. Stop it, Randy. Stop it. I heard that.
Randy, a tickle.
He's,
So what happens when we lose the Facebook audience? We just don't care anymore.
Yeah. They took us off Facebook. He's using the Copics that I just got for Christmas.
Oh, I love these things, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, how long does it take Rob to do a page, Larry?
He can do about 2 a week is usually what he works at if he gets going, if he has the time. So, but when he can deliver 2 a week for sure. So, about 2 to 3 days per page. So that's on formatted and whatnot. That's just getting the artwork done, and then it takes him about day or so to set up the formatting on it. So, yeah. get the panels all nice and squared and everything.
My fault. My fault. Is this gonna be perfect boundary staple?
It's staple probably.
Staple, mhm.
Yeah.
So
We
it can
call
fit in
that
the regular-
we in the business we call that saddle stitched.
There you go.
Stitch, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, not stapled.
You're gonna have a staple in it. Told you. Hey, listen. I got a lot of Southerners in my family.
Staples in it.
Come here, I'll staple it shut.
You got some staples to put in your book there. You want one of them shiny covers, right?
You're going. I think it's right.
Yeah.
Got it.
I fucked up another one.
I can't. But listen, I only have one request before this book goes to print.
Okay.
I need you guys to flip it around a bit. Point and Light Productions. I need to be Cannon holder.
Okay.
Can we make that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to flip it around because that right there is a team. That's the team. That should be the name of your company, Cannon Holder.
Cannon.
Imagine,
Holder,
well, you
go.
imagine the graphic you guys came up. Some big burly dude holding a cannon on his arm. It sounds like an Iron Man attack from Marvel vs. Capcom. Cannon Holder. It does.
Son? No, more like son holder cannon.
Yeah. Yeah. Proton cannon. That'd have been awesome. No. You guys have ruined it. You gotta change it around quickly. So no, follow up to this, possibly. You got more? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is only.
This is only one. It says so down here in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, something. Look. I got a comment that says number 1. You know where issue 2 is at?
I've got a rather lengthy outline for a very long story done. So, and the Lunar Rise is like the first part. So I'm gonna get at least 3 issues out of the Lunar Rise, and then we'll go on to the next part. So, which will have a different subtitle. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think that we shouldn't have any problem funding this, and we're gonna make sure we keep pushing it. We'll even push it on indievote.com.
Yep.
And then and now we gotta talk about Tank's book. Tank, you got any finished art? I mean, I know you got finished art, but you got any colored art, or is your book gonna be black and white?
I have a
You ever
colored
finish anything? You
pictures,
start.
but I haven't gotten a picture colored by my colorist yet. So I'm looking at how. I know how I can do this. There it is. And then I do on over here.
Let's see what he's doing about.
There we go. That's the first colored picture I have done.
Let's see if we see it.
Where
there
is
it is.
that?
Okay. I get it. It's down there. I get it. I'll get it. There it is.
Is it where? What?
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Look
are.
at that.
There's
Nice
some
pop of
color.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Prototype for the win.
That's right. The story is about an aging prototype that's concerned about its future when the production models are finally released. And it wants to stay technologically relevant and wants to keep her place as on top of the food chain and being known as the apex predator.
Okay.
Randy Orton?
Randy Orton, that's right. She just comes out of nowhere. And
that's Lola's boyfriend. Pretty sure she'd like Randy's Orton.
Yeah, well, Alexa Bliss is my wife.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true.
Yeah. She likes Roman more than Randy, but yeah. Randy's like, what do I got to do with this? Randy's like, what do I have to do with this?
What's that? Are you wrestling talking again?
Wrestling.
I get it too. Finger painting. I get it because she's got the fingers in her hand.
Yeah. Womp womp.
That was
how do you say womp womp?
So you're gonna crowdfund this too?
We had a whole different definition for finger painting.
I'm going through Indiegogo. I got a lot of nice little shout outs hidden in this little picture here. There's a little shout out to Skunk Girl, Cross Comics, Deltaverse.
I'm Cross Comics. Thank you for the honor, Tank. I very much appreciate it.
a little nod to Pixel Trader and, of course, Larry Niobe.
Whoop, whoop.
All hidden in
Ah,
there.
there is a Niobe. Yeah, I see.
Well, let
her.
me see.
Yeah,
Let me
I
see.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where is she? Oh yeah, I see her in the back.
yeah,
There you go.
I can see like a little bit of a pigtail on the hand.
yeah.
Yeah. It's the Niobe Unity Tour.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Now you got what month are you thinking about launching this?
Well, I'm going to announce that later this month as I
Okay.
get things more figured out. I have to get a new tablet. I'm doing all the pencils and breakdowns digitally just for sake of time and production. And then I'm inking it by hand because that gives the final like feel that I'm really going for.
I wish I'd have thought about that. I wish I'd have thought of that, but I didn't. But my drawing digitally for me is a pain in the ass. So I'm still getting used to it. But now that I'm locked in the house, I can't do anything.
Well, if you hold your pencil in your hand instead of your butt, it'd be different.
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
it feels so good when you're scratching, and then I'm sorry.
When you accidentally sit down, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Niobe makes all these little appearances in people's books. Like she's like a poster in another guy's book and cameo appearances. I love it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to put her in my book or something. It's gonna
Yeah.
be totally derogatory. You're gonna sue me over it, but I can hear you now. Hey,
Well, you know, I may or may not be buttering people up for a multi-dimensional multiverse crossover.
Well, look, you know, there's a group of us that have like bad girls in the indie world, right? There's like me with Niobe. There's Manny with Skunk Girl. There's Slick Jimmy Love with Little Girl Lethal. There's Tank Ferret Art, you know, with Scalpel Zero. And Tank, I'm sure I'm missing someone, but we all talked about like putting our chicks together for like a crossover someday. You know what I mean? Like, we just find the right way to do it.
you're gonna put your chicks together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, first it was the Trinity. It was Little Girl Lethal, Skunk Girl, and Niobe. But now Tank's come out with Scalpel Zero, so we got to add to the clique. You know what I mean?
Randy, I want to show you something on Lola's. Lola's doing an auction. She's gonna do an auction tomorrow.
I thought we were doing an auction now. Like I was pulling out
Yeah.
books and shit.
Oh, we'll let you in on our auction. We'll let you know what we're gonna do with our auction. But Lola's doing an auction. She's gonna do it tomorrow. And I'm gonna show you some of the things she's gonna auction off. If you guys are
How dare you?
you guys are actually interested in it,
I heard she's got the fucking coronavirus, eh?
who's that?
Fucking Greta, man.
Greta?
Does she?
Yeah, supposedly.
Well, apparently that's the rumor.
How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
Wow. Wow.
We clip that for whenever we talk about Marvel.
Hail, Greta, hail.
Yeah, she's So check this out.
That and whenever we ask anybody who their favorite Marvel character is.
So Lola has decided that she's going to get rid of all of our Shot Girl posters. All of the ones that we normally sell at cons. And not only that, she's
You
getting
went
rid
into
of
the storage shed again, didn't you?
Yeah.
Lola's getting rid of all faces of all other
She
women
didn't
from the
pull out a
house.
gigantic tub of books, huh?
all of the women. What do you say?
There's posters of me.
Yeah, this post is a little, but so we're
Indie
getting rid
Volt
of.
is down. Indie Volt on Facebook is down.
It keeps going down and up. So we're getting
Going
rid of
down and up and down and up. What?
We're getting rid of all these 11x17 prints of our booth girls. All of them.
I'm still waiting for the photos, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Promise photos, goddammit.
I'm doing a Larry right now. This is.
You just go like,
Yeah. We're getting rid of. Hold on, I'll go big. 1 second. So yeah, she says we gotta get rid of all of these. And Lola, what are you doing it for? A buck.
You might
she
want to
said.
save those. You might want to save those. You might want to save those
That one looks like a mugshot.
just in case there's more shortages.
Just in case there's
Shortages.
Yeah.
I got all the hard copies.
Yeah.
She said hard.
Yeah.
Well, some of the copies might make you that.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, you're.
What?
Then, uncut sheets of cards.
Yeah, I got trading cards too.
Yeah, uncut sheets of cards, which is wow. I'm not sure I can put this online.
How dare you?
I can put it on YouTube. That's a Okay, there's panties. I mean, Rob would be the expert in that.
No.
Okay, they're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters.
Well, yeah, we use fake names, but some of these. Can you guys see that? Like, there's panties there. I mean, there's
Closer.
like guys, there's.
Remember,
Closer.
you're on YouTube.
Yeah, so I'm not listening to Larry. He's gonna try to get me in trouble.
Hey, I wasn't the one who took these pictures, dude.
Yeah,
It's true.
So,
Took 'em actually.
yeah, I took a lot of them.
You guys send her over to my house.
All right, that's enough for you. so yeah, we
The
So-
big stack.
So our booth girls, yeah, Lola's gonna be auctioning some of those off the march.
Coming to Michigan, I want to hang out with Varian and the Booth Girls, dude. Man.
She's gonna auction those off for like.
Well, then you're going to need a time machine in about 5 years.
Well, there are a couple that we still know, but we still associate with. But then we
Only during visiting hours.
we cycle them out. There is one that was upsetting. I'll tell you a funny story about one booth girl. She wasn't in any of those photos, but she called me. We were having a convention, a local convention, and she called me and she. Now I didn't know at the time. Like, okay, you hire these girls and you don't know much about them other than their names, their where they live, And this one particular one, she lived in a extended stay hotel in a city called Livonia, and I thought it was a little weird. But I had
Where the
another
magic
friend.
happens.
I had another friend who lived.
Talking about no-nos.
Yes.
She's in
I-
there.
I know. I didn't put her picture up though because I felt like that would be mean. So what happened was she had well, I had another friend who lived in a motel for about a year, so I didn't think it was anything odd about that. I sometimes people have
In the
hard
bathroom
times.
in the corner.
So what happened was she was supposed to do a con with us one day, and she said, "I'll meet you out there," and I said, "Okay." Then that changed to, "Could you pick me up?" So I said, "Yeah, I could pick you up at noon." The con was in Novi. From Novi to Livonia is about maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I could pick you up at noon. It's not a problem. The show starts at 10, but that's fine. I can leave and come pick you up. Well, she calls me that morning. She says, "Hey, I can't come to the show today." And I'm like, "Why not?" And she says, "Prepare for this, guys. My nose fell off."
What?
Yeah. yeah. My nose fell off. And I said, and I say to her, your nose fell off? Like, did you mean you hurt your nose? You broke your nose? No, it fell off. And what had happened was, fuck it, there's no way she's going to see this video.
It caved in.
What happened was, her nose had caved in because we found out that she had snorted so much that
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
her nose had collapsed in on itself. Yeah, Christ. I heard someone whisper Christ. And she was very upset. Like, I think Arlie Lang's knows it, that somebody's knows it that recently. Her nose had collapsed in on her. So she was very embarrassed about this, and she still is embarrassed about it. She doesn't do any modeling anymore. We had no idea that she was on drugs.
Yeah.
We had no idea she was on drugs. So I'm a horrible judge of character.
We just thought you just thought she was just this wonderful.
I'll wait till I pick them out for you.
We had no idea. Like I had no idea that she was on drugs. Like, and then to find out too that she there's a reason she lived in that motel. There's a reason, and the reason was because she had to stay there because she was having
Extracurricular activities.
gentlemen callers, which is nothing wrong with that. Hey, girl, do your thing. But after we found that out after the nose thing, and we're like, okay, yeah, you're pretty much done. So she's done. She's retired. Yeah. So
nice
don't let
place
your
to
nose
put it.
fall off, guys.
Nice way to put it.
Yeah.
She's retired.
Yeah, we retired her. We've discontinued her work relationship with her. Anybody else got any cokehead stories that we should know about? Share. What was that, Larry? Did I hear you just snort? Larry.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Larry's over there tooting lines right now. You hear him. He's got that Canadian Peruvian fish scale.
That's smart, Larry, doing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, I do have one question for you guys from Indie Volt Radio. Bringing the topic back to comics. Do
Thank
you
you.
guys? Yeah.
What?
We appreciate each and every one of you listening to us on Indie Volt Radio. Please send us more questions whenever the topic gets off mark here.
This is from Meryl. Meryl says that she bought a $500 piece of artwork from an inker, only to find out that it was a photocopy that he had inked over. He listed it as an original. Is that legal? Can she sue? What should she do? Meryl,
The hassle of buying stuff on eBay.
Yeah, Meryl, I guess I'll go first. Meryl, it is an original. That inker, from what I've been told by inkers, they inked it. It's an original. That's how they feel.
Yeah, but the least they could have done is put the damn thing on vellum. Put a piece of vellum over top of the photocopy and inked on the vellum. Holy crap.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a photocopy that they inked. I get it. I get why they call it. I got an education on why it is. It was a very threatening education too on why it was okay. So I do understand, but I understand her anger too because she thought she was buying a piece of original artwork. She thought she was getting the deal. She probably thought she was getting the artist and the inks. To find out that artist it was a photocopy of that someone inked on top of, I could understand how she could be upset about that.
Still, it was a little unethical of the guy to sell it as original art and not list it as
I mean,
inks over photocopy.
The way that sounds like it was implied is, you were getting the original pencil page that was inked. Obviously, that's not the case. I mean, how many times is this guy going to photocopy the same drawing and then ink over it and call it a fucking original? It's stupid. Come on. Can you sue over it? Probably not. But I would definitely never do business with that guy again. And I would certainly, maybe make a public statement about it. I mean, this is the world now where we put people on blast. Put them on blast.
Yep.
You said leave a note, Randy?
Leave a note on his eBay account.
Yeah. How about you, Larry? What do you think? Other Larry.
Yeah, I agree. Just put a comment or a note or whatever you can on the selling page, and make sure you make a note of it on your social media, and just kind of warn people. It's all you can really do. It's up to them to stay away or make the purchase.
Yeah.
So.
First off, if you don't like the art, ask for a refund.
Yeah.
Try to go through eBay if that's where you bought it through to get that to get a refund or to get this guy marked and off the site. For not selling ethical stuff.
And Tank, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, that stuff should be labeled as like production inks or something like that. Going to like just saying it's original art, that's misleading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a little scummy. I would definitely give that person a bad rating on eBay.
You buy it and you get it and you think you were getting in my case Mike Turner, and then you're getting some this guy inked Mike Turner, okay, and you find out it's a photocopy, it's not the original piece.
Yeah.
I can understand you being upset about that. Now I'll turn that question around on you guys. How would you feel if that were your art?
Somebody inked over one of my
and they were selling it as original.
Well, now we have a problem. Now they're selling my IP for their financial benefit, and I would look into that legally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, at that point, they don't have permission, so I would at least talk to them first, and I'd reach out, but it wouldn't be a friendly conversation.
Yeah, it's gonna be
suddenly lawyers are involved.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty. For me, I'd be upset. But I'd also want to reach out to people who bought stuff and let them know, hey, that's not my art. I mean, that's my art, but that's not original. I got the original here at the house, and you can buy it, but what you have is a forgery. Do you guys feel like inkers doing it? Because I know some inkers that do that. They print out original copies of artwork. They print out very well. I mean, it's on Bristol. It's very detailed, and then they ink it and they sell it as an original for like $250-$300 at shows. I see Larry Holder shaking his head. Doesn't like that at all. Randy bit his bottom lip. Not in a sexy way. Yeah.
I never bite my bottom lip in a sexy way.
dropped her head. She doesn't like it. Raised eyebrows. Uh, I seen
Put the
Tank.
damn thing. Put the damn thing on vellum.
Yeah,
That's what you need to do.
Thumbs
Or
down.
if you're gonna sell it on eBay, who the heck inks on photocopies? But like you said, they probably photocopied it off on a piece of Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
So if if you have to do that, then you should be advertising it as a photocopy on Bristol board or a photocopy or inked on a photocopy on Bristol.
Yeah, there's the I mean, people are inking reproductions now. You know, they're inking over those, and it gets pretty bad now.
And it's a great way to learn how to ink.
Mm-hmm. Now here's a question. Here's a question right up Rob's alley. Not sure it's not from Rob, but we got a lot of people on here that have their own IPs. How would you guys feel if you saw your IP on somebody's print wall, on somebody's print wall at a show? I'm pretty sure Rob wrote that in.
Yeah, it all depends really on the situation. I don't mind for some of these guys who are starting out, but if they had like a major operation, yeah, we need to talk. And that's just what it would be. Just we would talk some business and work out a deal, and either they would have permission from that point, or they would cease and desist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cease and desist letter. I mean, here's the thing: Niobe's not big enough for anyone to even want to do that. And if they did do that, what are they going to sell? 1 or 2 prints and maybe make $5? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see anyone doing that with a property as small as mine. Now, let's say though that Niobe was a little bit bigger. Let's say maybe I was in in comic shops or something, and she was getting popular. Yeah, I mean, you have to protect your stuff, right? You just can't let anyone just, the minute you let one person kind of slide with that, then everyone will.
Well, even if you're going to let somebody use your stuff, you have to exercise your right to protect your copyright. Otherwise, you can lose your copyright.
I mean, look, I was in my character's going to appear in someone else's books who are in comic shops, and I was like, I have never done this before. Like, what's the business license? He's like, well, you give me a licensing fee, right? We pay for a license for your character. And I'm like, fuck, I never dealt with a licensing fee in my life. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like, it was all new to me, but we worked out a deal, but I'm just, yeah. I mean, you got to pay if you want to play.
Ted says that R.T. Bear did a digital drawing, printed blue line on 100-pound paper, and then inked by hand for head sketches for black and white. All his work. That's pretty cool.
That's different, though.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean,
it's all his work.
Yeah, if it's all his work, I guess that's fine. But
my impression from Merrill is that this artwork that they bought was somebody else's pencils with their whoever she bought it from's inks on top of it.
Yeah, and it's and Merrill, if you're
listing it as a photocopy is unethical.
Merrill, if you're listening, again, you have all of our support on maybe outing that person. However, consider the fact you maybe go back there and look at that listing. They may have wrote that. They may have wrote this as a photocopy. Yeah. So look through the wording. I mean, I think the problem with eBay is I think you can go back and edit shit afterwards too.
And like, definitely go through it and list a complaint.
Yeah, listen, let them know that you got, you feel like you've been taken. I mean, I would feel the same.
But you can also try to handle that off site also and ask for a refund.
Yeah, and
or even like a discount. Hey, this thing's only worth $50 to me. Why don't you send the other $4.50 back my way?
It wouldn't hurt to maybe even in some cases reach out to the artist that you thought it was. Reach out. Hey. Yeah. Reach out and complain and say, hey, listen, I thought I bought your art, but there's somebody out here making photocopies of your art, inking it and passing it off as an original, and I'm now screwed. Let's check in with Lola real quick. Day 7 of her book. Lola, you're working on your book, day 7. How's it going? Page 52. Page 52. So she's been writing. The other day she wrote 20 pages in one day. But she has this really weird writing style. She writes in a notebook first. Yeah. She writes in a notebook, then she goes and she types it, and then she edits from there.
Everybody has their own system.
Yeah, I don't like her system at all. And I
Because
wanted to
she's
change
writing
it.
faster than you. Is that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's writing a lot faster than me. Um,
Yeah.
I get to 8 pages. I'm like, this is dynamite. 8 pages. I think I'm done for the year. I'll
My first time doing this.
yeah, and her book it's gonna be an adult book. I mean it's adult. There's the content and there's sexual in nature. Quiet down, Lola. There's you guys ever read that comic book The Pro?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, that one's great.
Yeah. See, there's more. It's more. There's a lot of that type of activity in the book. So yeah, it's about a couple that swings. She and we figured out. I've been helping with her pitch. It is Saw meets Eyes Wide Shut.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right, now we're talking.
Yeah, she's going to put that out. Hopefully, she's hoping for this year, but we'll see how things go with this virus. Now, Tank, you said you're in L.A.
Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah. So, how are things there?
Stupid. But I'm weathering it because I'm essential. So, yeah, I'm senior project manager for a HVAC cleaning company. So we're sanitizing the place while everyone is safe at home.
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I guess because I've been talking to people who do have essential jobs, and some of them are like these people are wondering like, look, I don't think my job is essential. I've never seen people say their job wasn't essential, but now they are like, I don't want to go to work. My job's not essential. I'm just a nurse. I can stay home, but you are seeing who keeps this country running now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole nation.
Yeah. Are you
or the whole continent? I should say.
Are you now you're in LA?
Mm-hmm.
How hard, like?
You said hard.
Are the movies like? How is the movie industry being hit right now? Is it
Dude,
weird?
they have halted all production. Everybody I know that's in the movie industry is currently out of work.
So man, did you guys see Madonna's video today?
Not today, no.
Oh my goodness, she's cracking up.
Oh.
She is sitting in a tub.
Oh yeah, that one was yesterday. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, sitting in a tub of roses and water, and she's and we're all the same. I mean, I get the message, but Madonna, only thing saying about me and Madonna is we're both from Michigan. That's it. That's it.
Well, she's from the land of the North that you refuse to go up to.
Randy, black people don't go past Bay City.
I sent you those pictures from Mackinac City, buddy. You know better.
I know. I'm not convinced those are people. Those could have been mannequins to trick us up there.
Actual people. Yes.
Those sad, poor people are lost.
Yeah, they were. They were. Well, they knew
lost.
They were
right at the tip. Right at the tip of the mitt. Right.
They were on their way to
up here. They were way up there.
On their way back. They actually probably were Canadian, and they just came over to see what was going on.
No, they were actually working up there.
Working. Yes. See, you know what? I know what it is. They weren't working.
Not
they
an
haven't
indentured
heard.
servitude. No.
Up that far up there, they haven't heard. That's what happened. They don't know they're free. They don't
know they're free.
They don't know. They're stuck up there. They can leave anytime they want. Poor guys. I feel bad for them. I, on the other hand, ain't going up there. And nope. I didn't like the fact.
Your coonskin cap, buddy.
Yeah. See, that's me.
Trip up to Traverse City.
That's Traverse City. They gave me free beer up there.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's me, the Silver Spoon Coon. That's me right there. I tell you this. And if I did go up there, because see, I know I've seen little things. I noticed something, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong.
He sees little things in the mirror all the time.
I was in Walmart over in November and December. I know.
There's
Apologize.
the start of every story you ever. I was in Walmart.
I was in Walmart, and I was going through the Christmas ornaments. Okay. and I came past, and I was looking at them. They had
Last week.
they had Marvel Christmas ornaments, and they had DC's Christmas ornaments, birth year, all that good stuff, and then they had they had states, and they had presidential Christmas ornaments. The only ornament they had was Barack Obama, and I said, this is weird. This is weird. There was no Bush, there's no Clinton, there's no Trump ornaments. And then I thought about it. I thought about this. I thought about the message they were sending. The message they were sending to me was that it was okay to hang a black man from a tree again.
Yow, buddy.
And that was the message they were sending. And they thought I didn't pick it up, but I did. So you got to be extra up there in your mental. See, if you're not up there, then
Not the fact that he's the #1 voted best president in our lifetime. It had nothing. I'm sure it had.
I know what they were saying, and it was on discount. It was on discount, so you can get more. You can get more than one. Just get all your aggression out. Just hang it. There's Sasha, there's Malia, there's Michelle, there's the whole family up there.
Most Christmas stuff is half off in January.
All right. I can see. I can see. They were right about the right wingers I got on my show. I'm just kidding. They were right.
Well, at least we're not wackadoos.
I want to thank you guys for joining us. Now, before we go for the night, I do want to remind our viewers that if you want us to pick on your question, you can do that by emailing into IndieVoteLive at IndieVote.com, including IndieVote Live in the subject. Please keep those emails to 90 words or less. And remember that tomorrow we will be back. Well, Lola will be back anyway with Geekgasm, only on IndieVote. Yeah, I'll probably be there.
Starting at 9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m. That's Lola's
Eastern
show.
Standard Time.
Yeah, it's comics from with more. It's comics with like more boobs. Yeah, she's got doing her auction, and she's got like tons of boobs on there, and yeah. It's a lot worse than this show. There's stuff we can't say that she says on hers, and we're the ones catching hell on Facebook tonight. And it's not fair. It's not fair. Also, we want to thank that's pretty sweet. I want to thank the 1,800 and I'm sorry. Yeah, I messed up. I want to thank the 18,000 people listening on Indie Vote Radio. It's 18,000.
18,000
people.
That's a 1-8 and 3 zeros.
18382.
Oh man, we appreciate each and every one of you out there listening.
Yeah, listening.
Thank you.
I thank you all. Thank you in Germany. We wanted to say thank you to France, Portugal, the United Kingdom. Also, let me go back and look here. There's Canada, Puerto Rico, France. Yeah. So thank you guys. We really appreciate it. You guys are actually
awesome. New record.
If I can get you guys to go over to YouTube and like the station.
Please.
YouTube
is international last time we looked.
Yeah, I'm not asking much. Just go over to YouTube, please.
Just subscribe.
A simple.
And hit the like button on this video and let them know that you're watching us. We did. Varian could use the tip money. And Lola definitely can use the booze money. I couldn't even
buy those ornaments. That's the problem.
And remember, send all your hate mail to Rob Anderson.
Rob Anderson. As well as send all your, and if you customer service is Larry Higgins. He's live. You can message him if Rob's not responding quick enough.
Yeah, I handle all customer service related issues.
Just put that up, and then remember
he uses the first and the second F word.
Yeah.
Twice.
Remember our original and our mascot. One of our mascots is Mooncalf here.
The hell is that thing?
It's a mooncalf. Yeah. We don't use her very often.
Yeah.
The first time I seen this.
Yeah. We got caught mooncalves months ago by some guy, and we had no idea what it was, so we looked it up, and then Randy decided that he was going to draw the mooncalf.
I can't wait for Mooncalf #1. Yeah. When's that coming out?
It's on the list.
Yeah, Mooncalf. Nice dancing mooncalf in a pink dress.
It's probably going to be a main character in Balloon Not Funnies.
Oh, it's going to be horrible, man. What have we started? if so all those people that were listening on Indie Vote Radio, we really appreciate it. If you want to listen on Indie Vote Radio, it's really simple to do so. You can check us out. It's the perfect companion of our official site, indievote.com. Indie Vote Radio plays the best in Indie Vote music, entertainment, news, and more 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can hear music from talent like Park Squares and Alleys, Dimswan. There's so many different bands on there. It's really entertaining, and you get to hear this show on there repeated every I think it starts at 11 o'clock on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and we got some new music coming and some new programming coming to the station very, very soon, and that stuff is all unedited. I should make that a note that I don't usually say.
And be glad you're catching us now live, or else we would be replaced by the Nickelback Coldplay hour.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, there's some new programming coming, some new music coming to the station as well. So you can download the IndieVote Radio app on the Android's Google Play Store, or listen in with the Streamer app on iOS. You can also check out IndieVote Radio by visiting our official site, indievote.com, and utilizing the built-in player right there on the front page. And then, because we know you're stuck in the house and you got nothing to do, you got nothing.
You got a stick. You got a Roku.
Yeah. You can actually check out our IndieVote TV. It's the over-the-top streaming service available on Roku and coming very soon to Amazon Fire Stick and more. Streaming independent movies, music videos, wrestling, original documentaries, and more on IndieVote TV. And did I mention that it's free? 100% free. You can find IndieVote TV by searching the channel store on your Roku device or Roku-enabled television. Yeah, it's funny. There's some content on that we have on there for free that you can download if you have a Roku or Roku television. They've got some content on there that you can actually watch that is
objectionable by your parents. What?
There's some indie content on there that Amazon charges you for. Well, you got to have an Amazon account, Amazon Prime account to watch Amazon Prime, and we've got some content up there that's actually free. I mean, it's on Amazon that we're getting it for free. I really need to check my pricing model. I don't understand how I'm gonna make money in this industry. I gotta do something. Is that a train? Why aren't they shut down? That's not essential. I guess it is.
The roads must roll, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering where the hell I'm going to get a haircut for the next 3 months.
You're not. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
We're all going to be hairy by the time this is over.
You're gonna like a rugged, sexy man. Let's have so we know we're gonna find Lola. Randy, where can we find you at?
I'm in my basement. No, you can catch me on Facebook and Twitter every once in a while. I twit sometimes. But Zim Geek channel on YouTube. I am on there, and subscribers are welcome. New content will be there eventually. So I
twatted a few times.
You've twatted? Well, that's a whole different story.
Right?
We're not here to talk about our porn career.
Ooh. I think we're all interested in hearing about Lola's porn.
Yeah.
That's for Geekgasm tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Look, I'm telling you, me and the Booth Girls.
Okay. Yeah. And where can we find?
Sorry, Larry, I get first dibs.
Yeah, she's kind of like
We'll
snatches
take
all the Booth Girls.
we
up.
got it.
She don't even let me share. She doesn't let me share. So anyway, that's another story. Larry, where can we find out more about you? Where can we follow you? And we're gonna plug your book too again, which is OTAS. I'm gonna share your screen again here, Randy.
Yes.
They should go there. OTAS, which is Of Time and Space, the Lunar Rise on Indiegogo. It's the relaunch campaign. Get over there, back this book. You can even donate to the project. Donate $1 American to the project, so that this man can get like $3 because it's
yeah. That's like 6-7 Canadian.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Where can they find you at, sir?
You can find me on Twitter. I twat as well. Yeah.
Whoa.
My hashtag is POLLMH on Twitter. So you can look that up, or you can just search my name. I use my real name on Twitter. So yeah.
That's right. Look for him under my real name.
My real name. Yeah. No. I'm on Facebook. My page is pointoflightproductions.com on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube under Point of Light Prods. I believe that's the abbreviation I had to use on there. And I have a website called pointoflightproductions.com. You can contact me through there too, or look at my projects there. So,
Point of Light, awesome. And we're gonna go down to Larry Rebel.
Whoa.
Where can they find you at, sir?
If I'm not underneath a table at a bar drunk somewhere, then Rebel Comics and Gaming on YouTube. That's right. Live comic book talk. A lot of live gaming lately, of course. I just recently tried the Call of Duty Battle Royale game, Warzone. I actually think it's kind of fun. So. Dead or Alive, Simpin made easy for the DOA girls for Dead or Alive. I do that. But Niobe comic is on its way. I got email. Books should be here by the end of the week, which means hopefully packages start going out next week. So if you are one of the backers out there, it's on its way, man. It's hopefully I can get them all mailed out before they shut down the mail service or something. You know,
I don't think you need to be worried about that right away. At least, they said it's going to take at least another 3 weeks to shut the mail down.
And if you do want to twat at me, it's Niobe Comic on the Twatter, and Niobe Comic on the Instagram, Niobe Comic on the Book of Face, Facebook, because we all got to save face. And once again, I want to thank.
And now Niobe Comic on Tinder as well.
Am I on Tinder? Niobe's got a profile? Damn. Probably gets more hits than I do, that's for sure. And she's fictional, you know? Fictional characters. We should play that. No, a great host, man. Randy, Lola, Varian.
Sometimes. Me.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Me was able to sense a dread. You see, I see how it is.
It's the raccoon hat that really got me.
Yeah. And Tank, where can they find you at, sir?
Tank Ferret.
You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube at /Tank Ferret Art. Yeah, I also like to hang out with Larry and over on Good Dog Press and with E. Ortiz a lot.
That's Booster Kiwi. That's a shout out to Booster Kiwi.
It is to the Kiwi man himself.
To the Kiwi man.
Which I'm convinced like Booster can't he can't say anything like you take offense to because of the accent. It's like
he's a very charming man. Very charming.
Yeah, it's like he can probably deliver bad news, and he's like, "Well, Booster said it, so."
Yeah, he'll deliver it in the nicest way possible.
I'm trying to develop a New Zealand accent. I really would like it, but I'm not gonna try it. I'm still perfecting my Trump. I'm still perfecting my Trump. You know,
we're gonna build a wall. It's gonna be beautiful.
We're gonna build a wall. It's gonna be the best wall. I know about all the walls, every wall.
Terrible things are going on in the world right now. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right, Ethan. They sure are.
You know, I had I was looking at someone, I forget who it is, it'll come to me, and I'll remind everybody, but someone reminded me of Ethan, facially, if you put a beard, almost an actor. Like, holy crap, they look like Ethan. I forget which actor it was, but yeah. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of our panel tonight. And we are going to make sure we keep pushing Larry's book, and then we're going to push it further than that $2,000 goal, or 2,000.
Yeah, we got to get him funded this time, man. He put a lot of work into it, man.
Yep.
You know, I got to read the early versions of the script. You know, I've seen this whole thing come together bit by bit. It's worth it, and I would love to see this thing in color. I mean, you saw how different it looks in color, right? To me, this is a book that has to be in color. You know.
Yep. Yeah. And once again, you can find that at OTAS under on Indiegogo.com. OTAS of time and space.
If you back it, if it gets over that, I'm gonna throw in a free Lola trading card.
Whoa,
that's right. Free Lola trading card.
Make that too.
The Lola Bangs. It's rare. It's the Lola Bangs trading card. She hates this trading card. It's Lola Bangs. See, she's got bangs.
See, I like this picture.
Yeah. It's Lola Bangs. So people were really upset. Like, I thought it was bangs. What are you talking? Yeah, see, she got bangs. So yeah, we're gonna let that in there. So he's gonna make that campaign. We're gonna make sure it gets funded. Damn it. Thank you guys for joining us. Everyone, remember, this indie vote has been brought to you by nobody, because we don't have any sponsors except for our good friends at Cadre Creative Studies. Where you can get robbed and be forced to fillet your robbers as well.
What?
Yeah, that should happen. That should happen. And then
the College for Creative Studies.com.
Yeah, they were creative, all right. All you heard was snart. Anyway,
I got a private piece of art to show you when we're off here.
All right. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining us. We will see everybody back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. and then again on Thursday morning. Well, me and Randy will apologize for everything we said here tonight. No, we won't. We won't apologize.
Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks a lot for being here. And before you go, we're all stuck in the house, so we might as well dig up our favorite comics, right? And sit down and give them a good read. And don't forget who your favorite Marvel character is.
And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility.
That's horrible. Good night.
Fucking horrible, mate.
Good night. Good night.
That was an actual broadcast. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks so much for being here.